Kushner has been involved in some recent Middle East developments, and we've been discussing this and researching it on Patreon. And we need to just share this video right here so we can have more feedback on this. We really believe it could lead to something we need to be watching out for. And so it begins. Jared Kushner here is announcing a new historic beginning in the Middle East. So we have some things to talk about. We have noticed that recently Jared Kushner already had been making profound moves with Witkoff. We see that they both drafted this proposal in the amount of $112 billion to develop Gaza. Remember, there was a lot of talk about Gaza into a smart city. So we're talking about them possibly transforming an area of the Middle East connected to Israel into a AI-driven city with smart grid, ways of tracking, of course, luxury hotels, and so some type of a metropolis. So this just starts to show you some of the vision that they are having in mind. And we see that Trump recently announced this Board of Peace, and Jared Kushner says that this is going to be a new historic thing. And of course, as you know, whenever we hear peace deals or discussions of peace happening with the Middle East, that makes our antennas go up, because we know that there's going to be such talk in the end times. And so the question is, are we headed that way? Will this be a huge stepping stone into that? Let's take a look at this.
Peace reveal is coming soon, and it says kings without kingdoms. And here's a picture of what is coming. But the article starts out by saying, according to U.S. and regional officials, the Trump administration plans to announce the Board of Peace as early as next week, positioning it as a global body, not only to guide post-war Gaza, but eventually to assist in resolving conflicts worldwide. Worldwide. Key word right there. Here it says confirmed participants reportedly include Egypt, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, the United Kingdom, Italy, and Germany. Already a powerful and geographically diverse coalition, but perhaps most striking is the administration's consideration of filling remaining seats with the heads of major multinational institutions such as the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Economic Forum. These institutions possess extraordinary influence, but govern no land, command no armies, and answer to no electorate. These are leaders who do not wear crowns, yet their decisions shape economies, determine development paths, and exert leverage over sovereign governments. They are, in every meaningful sense, kings without kingdoms. This is where the Board of Peace could take on a distinctly new character. The presence of multinational institutional leaders would fundamentally transform the board from a gathering of national representatives into a technocratic ruling council. These figures do not negotiate treaties on behalf of citizens. They set conditions, control capital flows, and define the rules by which nations must operate to receive aid, investment, or legitimacy. Their inclusion signals a model of peace not rooted in reconciliation between peoples, but in compliance with global systems.
So you can see where this is leading. You can see how many are wondering, are we looking at the formation of something that would allow people operating as kingly figures in charge of peace deals and negotiations that involve the Middle East? Jared Kushner certainly seems excited about it. As we know, he's very invested in the region. So I think this is just something to look into and to keep our eyes watchful regarding. And please, please share your ideas on this. I think this is something that we should continue to research. I would recommend looking into Jared Kushner, because he's really, really invested in the Middle East now. Even though he has no specific position in the White House, he's doing even more things than he did in the last time around. So continue to do research on things happening with him. and share with us what you are seeing, and we can continue to make this more public. I do believe that this is something that could turn into a documentary as we gather more information. So I wanted to share and present this to you all first. So please share if you have any additional insights on this. Also, our huge video on surviving and overcoming spiritual warfare is about to be released. The script is finished. But as far as the title, now usually with the title, you want a video to really sum up in a powerful way what it's going to be about. So here's 2 titles we are working with. The first one is Satan is trying to get you off track. How to survive spiritual warfare like the prophets did. That has a ring to it. Here's the second one. How these biblical prophets survived spiritual warfare and depression, and you can too. So, which of these 2 titles do you think are the best? As always, we appreciate your feedback, and thank you so much for supporting the work that we do here at AOC Network by being on Patreon and contributing. It allows us to continue doing what we do. It allows us to put out videos faster, and that's the plan this year, to put out videos more frequently. And we can do that as we have those who are willing to stand with us and support. So if you are led to do that, we thank you. God bless.